Do you know what is the easiest thing to do in the world? Think a bit. What is the easiest thing to do? The easiest thing is to say these two words: I quit. A few decades ago, there was a young man who saw a big dream. He wanted to climb the world's highest mountain, the mighty Mount Everest. Everyone told him it cannot be done. It was impossible to climb Mount Everest. No human has ever done it before. However, the young man was determined. His name was Edmund Hillary, and on 29 May 1953 he achieved his dream. Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first humans to reach the top of Mount Everest. People across the world lauded their triumph. They both accomplished what was earlier called as impossible. But what happened a few days later puzzled the newspapers. Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay had taken 7 weeks to climb Mount Everest. But can you guess how many weeks they took to climb down from the top and return back to base? They took 6 weeks, 5 weeks? No. They took only 3 days to return to their base camp. A 7-week journey while climbing up was done in mere 3 days while they were coming down. Few journalists were shocked. How is this possible? How they came back in just 3 days? Edmund Hillary replied, the most important factor of him reaching the top and returning early was not climbing, it was motivation. In his 7-week journey, there were days he felt scared. There were days he doubted himself. He thought about what others had told him before, how Everest was unconquerable. But amidst all this internal turmoil, he did one simple thing. He kept himself motivated to keep on moving forward. Even with all these self-doubts, all the fears, he didn't stop. And once they reached the top, all the fears and doubts went away, as their mission was now complete. While coming down, the journey, which took 7 weeks to climb up, was reduced to only 3 days. Not only because now they were climbing down, but also because now they were climbing down without the burden of fear and doubts. They were climbing down without the burden of failure. In our lives, we also carry the burden of fear and self-doubt. That burden makes it harder to continue. That burden makes us want to say, I quit. But let me tell you one important fact from my own life experience. We often quit by justifying to ourselves that there were obstacles, that there were problems, and I had to quit. But the fact is, no obstacle has the power to stop you. No problem has the strength to make you stop. Only you can stop yourself. If you continue, you might fail or succeed. But if you stop, turn back from your goal, you will fail 100%. My friend, before leaving, just remember this simple life lesson. It is very easy to quit anything, but real courage is when, even after facing all the challenges, you stand tall. Real courage is when, even after facing failures again and again, you keep on trying harder. Real courage is when you don't stop moving ahead. That's real courage. So please, don't stop.